alimentary canal. Be careful of the tea troopers. They're enemies that love to grind things into smaller pieces that aid digestion and easier swallowing.
Oh no, we're so screwed. Tango Fett is one of the fiercest bounty hunters in the world. He's one of the fiercest men in the world too. Oh no, Obi-Wan, he aids in mechanical digestion.
I'm a salivary gland.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's the salivary glands! He's throwing saliva at us! It's coming from the dark power of the Sith Lord's secretions! Did you know salivary contains water, and it actually contains mucus which acts as a lubricant? And the worst part, amylase!
Amylase is a very dangerous indeed. It breaks down starches! It broke down Hermes maltose too! No!
Oh no! It's the saliva, which has mucus that acts as a protective barrier. Whoosh! Ah!
Fools, it is too late. The autonomic nervous system cannot be stopped. See? You are here, and then you'll be here, and then you'll go into the stomach, where you'll digest, and you'll die!
Well, unless, they get vomited up. I mean, the diaphragm, it's mostly used for breathing, but it sometimes, it can contract, and then that's useful for removing things like feces and vomiting, where everything just comes back up,
Why did you tell them that?
Oops. Sorry, Coach. Oh no, we've been swallowed. We're in the esophagus now. We're gonna be pushed through by peristalsis, which is the involuntary muscle contractions of the esophagus.
Oh no, we're gonna be forced through the cardiac sphincter and into the stomach.
Ah!
Well, boys, there's no going back from where we came from. Once the cardiac sphincter shuts, it stays shut. They don't want the Kai monster to escape.
At least it's comfy in here. It's not like the walls are closing in on us.
Intruder proteins detected. Begin digestion. Increase gastrin release.
Oh no! They're helping the Kai monster by physically digesting us! And rub us in with that nasty HCl juice!
Zoinks! The pepsinogen that they squirted in here is mixing with the HCl and becoming active.
The pepsin's gonna digest our pepside bombs. I gotta get out of here soon.
What if we could use pepsin to break down the walls? Now that it's been activated, it will kill any protein, including its own.
Bro, what's that over there? It looks like dying bodies of other heroes. Boluses. And they're covered in HCl. You're right, Chewie. That's the acid Kai monster. We best look out.
Oh, is that the pylor's sphincter? That's the only way out of there. But we'll need a big, strong man to tear open that sphincter.
Let's get out of here to the small intestine.
That's no moon. That's a gallstone.
After countless years of excessive fat and soda consumption, the bile salts have crystallized and are putting the gallbladder at risk of exploding! The bile makeup of the gallbladder, which was supplied by Darth Liver, usually destroys any fatties. But now it's going to implode!
You requested to see me, Chancellor.
Yes, Anakin, take a seat.
Of course.
Have you heard the tragedy of Dark Pancreas the Wise?
No, I have not.
I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Dark Pancreas was a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use sodium bicarbonate to neutralize the acidity of chyme in the small intestine.
He could actually neutralize the chyme?
The dark side of the Force is the pathway to many abilities some would consider to be unnatural. Some of these unnatural abilities were that when chyme enters the duodenum, cholecytokinin and secretin would be released, and they would inhibit gastric emptying.
Those two enzymes would enter the bloodstream. They would also stimulate the further secretion of pancreatic enzymes, and sodium bicarbonate in the small intestine, further raising the pH in the duodenum and increasing his power.
Exactly. He was also uncanny at destroying his enemies. He could secrete lipase to digest fats, amylase for carbohydrates, and even chymotrypsin and trypsin for proteins.
But what happened to him?
He became so powerful, the only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. He grew overconfident and he loved releasing insulin, a hormone used to metabolize blood sugar in the body. He released it constantly. Eventually, the body grew resistant to it. Ironic, isn't it? In his weakness, his apprentice killed him in his sleep.
Is it possible to learn these powers?
Not from a Jedi.
Oh, brace! Ah! What's wrong, Chewie? What's wrong? The engine is malfunctioning. Quickly, refuel it. We're running out of time. Has it entered the duodenum? Is it absorbing? Has it entered the duodenum? Is it absorbing? All that we can hope is that the enterokinase I put in, I turns that trypsinogen into trypsin. More absorption than the jejunum. That's where all the absorption goes, C-3PO. Put it in her deep.
Yes, sir!
Is it in yet? Is it?
Sir, it is!
Quick, open the ileum. We need more absorption. And the villi. It'll increase the surface area so we can receive even more absorption. The microvilli too. Get those going. It'll make even more surface area. We need more surface area. C-3PO, what are the odds of survival?
The odds of survival are approximately 1 in 10 million.
Never tell me the odds. Now we're cooking. Open the epithelial tight junctions. Stop regulations and let nutrients flow into the engine. Load the chylomicrons. We can use the triglyceride, cholesterol, and protein saturated molecules to shoot the other ships. Great job, Chewie.
Excuse me, sir.
You did good too, C-3PO.
Back so soon? I assume it's news that General Gastron has been defeated.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Liver, you're under arrest.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
Then it's treason.
Be careful. He can secrete bile which is made to digest fats.
I'm talking about far more dangerous amino acids than you. Prepare to have your amino group deactivated.
You're strong to be able to turn 2 Jedi Masters into clear like that. You're under arrest by order of the Senate.
Anakin, I told you the Jedi would try and seize control of the liver.
You old fool, the Sith will no longer have their oppression over the liver.
No, you will die. Anakin, he's the traitor.
No, he's been illegally storing excess amounts of calciferol, retinol, and a little bit of iron.
I'm too weak. Please, don't kill me. I'm too weak.
You Sith disease, I'm gonna end this once and for all.
Master, you can't. He must stand trial.
I will
unlimited power!
What have I done?
It's okay. He will be turned into urea and excreted in the urine.
I pledge myself to you, Master.
Good. Now we can execute Order 66.
What is that?
We will produce and synthesize plasma proteins. These plasma proteins consist of many known proteins, including albumin, fibrinogens, and lipoproteins, and are secreted into the bloodstream, giving us even more control.
We can also synthesize cholesterol and use the excess cholesterol to synthesize bile salts from bile in the gallbladder. We can synthesize the LDLs by removing LDLs and other lipoproteins from the circulation by receptor-mediated endocytosis.
And the most important part, the destruction of the Jedi Order. Normally I would help with the regulation of blood sugar and keep the other body feel steady and constant. But now I will flood the body with glycogen and kill the Jedi.
Help me, Jedi, but be careful. There's more going on here than it seems.
Of course. Hello, guys. Count Dookie, you have stunk up the galaxy for the last time.
You'll have to chase me to the large intestine layer. It's where all the water in the galaxies is absorbed. I have all the power.
I'll take your arms!
Welcome to the rectum. I store all of my belongings here. You want to leave? You'll have to get through me. I'm made of water, soap, fibrous, indigestible materials. You won't even get through the anus. That's called constipation. Symbiotic bacterioids absorb as vitamin K. No, I
Just get up yourself, you pile of dookie.
Anakin,
Palpatine!
Do it! Excrete him!
It's not necessary.
Do it!
Okay.
Nice job. Excellent work, Anakin. You excreted him well. Now help me.
Yes, Master.
Thank you, Anakin.
Yes, these truly are horrible times. Where did Count Dookie go?
He's a slave to the pipe now.
But what about Golgi-Wan? Golgi-Wan Kenobi?
He's too far gone, Anakin. We don't have enough time. We have to leave.
Okay, but I mean, I must save my friends off him, bacteriocytes. Come with me, brother.